Hello, Kenya. How are you?
Hello, fine.
Fine, great, excellent. Tell me, how is your day going? What did you do today?
I was work. I eat fine, relax.
Tell me, how is your day going? What did you do today?
I was to work and and it's relax the work.
What did you do on your weekend, Kenya?
I was in my house.
You was in house.
Yes,
So you
they
didn't
laundry.
do the laundry, okay?
Yes,
And what more?
on the iron thing.
The ironing? Okay, you're on the clothes. I hate ironed. I don't like it.
Yes, I hate.
You hate to I prefer to wash the dishes and other things, but iron is something that really don't like.
Yes,
Okay, great. So tell me, Kenya, you didn't do nothing interesting in your weekend, or did you see
no,
a movie, something like that?
no.
No, this weekend no.
Yes, this wicked is boring.
This weekend was worrying. Okay, get it. That sounds difficult. That sounds hard. Okay. So first, Kenya, do you have questions, comments about we learned the last class?
No.
No, any questions? Okay, so we are going to continue with the book. We are going to continue with the question book. So give me a second. I'm going to share my screen.
Yes.
So today we are going to start the lesson B. Things to remember. So we have here building vocabulary. Listen and say the words. What else do you see in the picture? Make a list. Can you think of any other things you need when you travel? Compare with a partner. Okay, we have here different things, different stuff when you travel. No, with different stuffs that you need when you decide to travel. So we have here, for example, a bathing suit, a sandals, a towel. So can you say me the other items, please? Can you read the next, please?
The insect repellent
Uh huh.
and a tent,
Uh huh.
a sleeping bag,
Uh huh.
a first aid kit,
Uh huh.
a pair of scissors,
Uh huh. Scissors, scissors, a pair of scissors. Uh huh.
pajamas,
Pajamas. Uh huh.
pajamas, a flashlight,
Uh huh.
batteries,
Uh huh.
soap,
Uh huh.
a razor,
Uh huh.
shampoo,
Uh huh.
a hair dryer,
Uh huh.
makeup,
Uh huh.
a brush,
Uh huh.
a sunscreen,
Uh huh.
a toothbrush,
Uh huh.
and toothpaste.
And toothpaste.
Paste.
Okay, so which of these things do you think that are necessary when you go out to the beach?
Oh, the sandals and towel
Uh huh.
and a bat suit
Uh huh.
and sunscreen
Uh huh.
and and the sunglasses,
Mm-hmm.
and the cap.
And the cap. Yes, it's true. All of them are necessary. Okay, so which of these things do you think are necessary when you decide to go out to camping?
A tent,
Mm-hmm.
an insect repellent,
Mm-hmm.
and a sleeping bag,
Mm-hmm.
and a first aid kit,
Mm-hmm.
um, batteries,
Mm-hmm.
flashlight,
Mm-hmm.
and sunscreen,
Mm-hmm.
and brush.
And brush. Yes, it's true. Okay. So which other things can you add because they are important? Which other things, which other items do you think that are important when you travel? Some things that are not here.
Um, are the makeup
Makeup, okay.
and the tablet
A tablet, uh-huh.
um, and the hair dryer.
And hair dryer, okay. And other items that aren't here. I just say these things aren't here, but I think they are necessary.
Shampoo.
Shampoo, okay. I think that a bottle of water now is important. No?
Oh yes.
Yes. No? Maybe pair of
Food.
tennis. No?
Yes.
No? What more?
Food.
Food, yes, it's true, it's important. Or cash, no?
Yes.
Yes, it's true. Okay, great, excellent. Or some matches, cerillos, no?
Matches.
Matches. Okay. So now we are going to complete the chart using at least 15 different words, then compare it with a partner. Okay, so our tree. Okay, yes. We need to complete the chart using different words, not, for example, things that you need to take on a beach vacation, or it's good to have and it's not necessary to take. So I'm going to do this smaller, and obviously you can add more vocabulary if it's necessary. Okay? Can you see well if you make zoom in your screen?
Yes.
Okay, so please continue doing the activity. When you get ready, tell me.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Ready. Okay, so can you say me what do you need? Okay, what is good to have on a camping trip?
brush
A brush.
and sunscreen,
Okay.
cap,
A cap. Yes.
batteries.
Haha. Yes, it's true. It's good to have them. Okay, so what is not necessary to take on a camping trip?
uh, bite sweets, bite
Uh-huh.
sweets,
Bathing suit. Uh-huh.
sandals,
Uh-huh.
shampoo,
Uh-huh.
and makeup.
Makeup. Okay, so what do you need to take on a camping trip?
Tennet
Uh-huh.
and sleeping bag,
Uh-huh.
and insect repellent,
Uh-huh.
and
Okay.
a first aid kit.
Yes, it's true. All of them are necessary. Okay, so tell me, what is not necessary to take on a beach vacation?
Um, a pair of scissors
Uh-huh.
and hair dryer
Uh-huh.
and tennet.
Okay, so tell me, what do you need to take on a beach vacation?
Sandals
Uh-huh.
and, and towel
Uh-huh.
and sunscreen
And sunscreen. So tell me, what is good to have on a beach vacation?
and sunglasses, cap or hat,
Uh-huh.
a brush,
Okay, so tell me, what do you need to take to stay overnight with friends?
a toothbrush,
Uh-huh.
and makeup
Uh-huh.
and towel.
Uh-huh. Okay, so tell me, what is good to have to take to what is good to have to stay overnight with a friend?
A soap
Uh-huh.
and a sleeping bag
Uh-huh.
and then shampoo,
Shampoo. Uh-huh.
a brush,
Okay. Yeah, it's really necessary. So what is not necessary to take?
a sunscreen,
Uh-huh.
and a first aid kit,
Uh-huh.
and an insect repellent,
Uh-huh.
and flashlight.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's true. They are not necessary. Okay, really easy. Do you have questions, comments about this vocabulary?
A baked suit es traje de baño.
Ajá, bathing suits, traje de baño, ajá.
Ok.
Okay, any other questions?
First aid kit es kit de primeros auxilios.
Ajá, what more?
Mm, any.
Any. Okay, really easy. Now, we check it next. We have building language. Listen, Jenny is going on a camping trip. What's her mother advice? Practice the conversation. Okay, now mom say, Jenny, maybe you should take some insect repellent. Oh, and take a flashlight, and don't forget to pack some spare batteries. Why don't you take my jacket? It's a good idea to have something warm. Now, you need to take a hat. You could borrow your dad's, but don't lose it. Oh, and Jenny, do you want to pack some other shoes? Jenny, I'm sorry, Mom. Did you say something? I can't hear you with my headphones on. Okay, so tell me, what is happening here in this conversation?
La mom is preocupada.
Worry. The mom is worried.
Is worried for the Chinese and the things to the travel.
And the things that is taking to travel. Okay, yes, it's true. So tell me, what advices the Jenny's mom said her?
And take the flashlight and the don't forget
Mm-hmm.
the pack batteries
Uh-huh.
and take the more jacket
Mm-hmm.
and take the hat.
And take a hat. Okay, great, excellent. So we have a question that say, how does Jenny's mother make suggestions? What does she say about picking these things? Okay, how does Jenny's mother make suggestions?
The they take the eggs the the more jacket.
Okay, in this case, she say, you should, no, you should,
You
why
should.
don't, you need, you could, do you want to, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does she said about picking these things? Inseparable and a flashing light, something warm, a hat, other shoes. With the first, what did she say about the first insult repellent?
Insect repellent
Mm-hmm.
and flashlight.
You should that's the answer by the number one. You should take some insect repellent. So what about a flashing light? What she say?
You should take a flashlight.
Okay, you should flashing light. What about
Uh, don't forget to pack some spare batteries.
exactly?
It's a good idea to have something warm.
Okay. The first is why don't you take my jacket? It's a good idea to have something warm. Uh-huh.
Uh, you need to take a hat.
Uh-huh. You need to take a hat. You could borrow your dad's hat.
Um,
Some other shoes.
do you want to pack some other shoes?
Exactly. Do you want to pack some other shoes? So how you can see we have here some expressions like you should, don't forget, why don't, it's a good idea, you need to take, you could, you could borrow, do you want to? So all of these expressions are really good or are necessary when you want to give advice. Yeah, we learn in some less classes that we can use you should, no, you could, but in this case we have other expressions more. For example, don't forget. Why don't you? No, it's a good idea too. You need to. So all of these expressions help us to express an advice, a suggestion. So do you have some questions, comments about this?
No.
So if we check the grammar, we have advice. Do you want to? Why don't you? It's a good idea to take. Don't forget to. So in a conversation, you should can be very strong. People sometimes often it by saying, "I think you should," "maybe you should," or "you should probably." So do you have some questions, comments about these expressions to advices and suggestions?
No.
No. So now we need to complete the suggestions to someone going on these trips. For example, the first, a hiking trip in the Andes. Okay, I think you should take a first aid kit. Yes, it's true. It's important to take a first aid kit. So we continue with the next. Do you have questions, comments? We
No.
need to give more suggestions. Okay, when you get ready, tell me. Okay.
Okay. Ready, teacher?
Ready. Okay, can you say me the answer by a hiking trip in the Andes? It's a good idea.
Uh, take warm clothes.
Okay, yes, it's true. Take warm clothes. And maybe you shouldn't.
You should take a high heel, high heels.
You shouldn't take high heels. Yes, because you're going to run or maybe you're going to walk a lot.
Yes,
Okay, number two, sightseeing in Paris. So don't forget.
take camera.
The next.
And why don't you take a hat?
Okay, and maybe.
And maybe you should the, have a sweater.
Okay, have a sweater. You don't know if it's going to be cold. Yes, it's true. Number three.
You need have warm clothes.
Okay,
Uh, it's not good idea take a flashlight.
okay,
You could um, pack some other shoes.
okay. You could pack some other shoes. Okay, and then number four, backpacking around Asia.
Take cash.
Okay.
You should probably pack some shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take a toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Okay, great, excellent, really easy. Questions, comments?
Backpacking es como de mochilero.
Ajá, es como mochilear, como backpacking. Ajá, como mochilear alrededor de Asia. O sea, ir pero sin mucho equipaje.
Okay.
Ajá, any other questions?
No.
Okay, really easy. So we continue with the next. So we have here lesson C, conversation strategies. That's a great idea. Conversation strategy responded to suggestions. Would you like to take a few days off and go away? What would you do? Okay, so tell me, Kenya, what would you like to take a few days off and go away?
Um, yes. Or visit my parents or either a beach.
So go to the beach. Yes, both are really good ideas.
Yes.
Yes, great. By me, I think the same. Visit my parents and maybe go out, you know, a warm place because it's really cold. These days are really cold.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. So now we are going to read a conversation. What would Chris and Stan like to do, and what are they probably going to do? Okay, so can you help me reading Chris? And I read Stan.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, we should take a few days off sometime.
Yeah, we should definitely.
We could go to Mexico or something.
That's a great idea.
We could even go for a couple of weeks.
Well, maybe. I guess we could, but
You know, we could just quit our jobs and maybe go backpacking for a few months.
backpacking.
Backpacking.
Well, I don't know. I like to, but I guess I need to keep this job. To pay for school and stuff.
Yeah, me too. I was.
Okay, so what will Chris and Sam like to do?
visit to the Mexico.
Listen to Mexico. So what are they probably going to do?
Mm,
They probably are going to.
probability it's the backpacking in the Mexico.
At Mexico for a few months. But at the final, what happened?
Need to keep the job.
Yes, but at the final, they decide to keep the job because they need money to
Yeah.
pay for school and stuff. Okay, great, excellent. Do you have questions, comments here, maybe about vocabulary?
Stuff.
Stuff is the same like things. Stuff, things. Things,
Oh,
stuff.
okay, okay.
Any other questions?
Um, no.
No. Okay, I have a question. What is the meaning of quit? We could just quit our jobs.
Quit. Quit. Es abandonar.
Ajá, abandonar, dejar, ¿no? Y en este caso, si tenemos our jobs, we could just quit our jobs. ¿Qué sería?
Sería como dejar nuestros trabajos
Ajá, nosotros
o dejar.
podríamos dejar, podríamos renunciar al trabajo, ¿no? And maybe go back up packing for a few months. Okay. Okay, yes, yes. Excellent, really easy. So, posted is the same, not for sufficient. You might disagree. Love to. So, we need to complete now the conversations with each response. We have here a sentence and we have a response. For example, number one, why don't we take a beach vacation? So, and we can go windsurfing. So we can say, for example, that's a great idea. We can go wind wind surfing. No, that sounds great. We can go windsurfing. No, no, we have that sounds great. No, the book says that sounds great. We can go windsurfing. So we continue with number two, number three, at number six. Really easy. Do you have questions, comments?
No.
Okay, when you get ready, tell me.
ready, teacher.
Ready. Okay, changes. Send me the answer ready. Number two, you should ski with me this weekend.
I would like to put
I would like to go. Uh-huh.
to, but I have to work.
Uh-huh, but I have to work. Okay, number three. Why don't we go to Boston next month?
I don't know. I don't have any money.
Okay, number four. Let's go camping this weekend.
I guess we could, but I think it's going to rain.
Okay, number five. We could go to Moscow in February.
I like it too, but it's really cold in February.
Uh-huh. Let's go to New Zealand for vacation.
I love to. New, New Zealand is beautiful.
It's beautiful. New Zealand is beautiful. Really easy. Questions, comments?
No.
Okay, maybe about vocabulary.
Um, wind, windsurfing?
Windsurfing. Okay, we have surfing. Surfing is really easy, right? The
Right.
surf. And what about wind? The windy.
Um, the viento?
Ajá. Pero surfeo con estos como tipo tablas que tienen una vela.
Ah,
Windsurfing.
okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to. Do you have any other questions here about vocabulary?
No.
No. Number two, strategy plus. Ah, yes. Okay. Maybe you say yes when you're not 100% sure about something. If you don't want or 100% sure. For example, I guess I need to keep this job. Yeah, me too, I guess. So I guess is one of the top 20 expressions. So, well, you can just say yes, but there's two options. Not 100%, but is sure. No, when you don't want to sound sure. Do you have questions, comments about this expression?
Mm, I guess it's the in Spanish is the supongo or
Podría ser, supongo. Si dices, supongo necesito mantener este trabajo. Tiene lógica, ¿no? ¿Cuál
yes.
más utilizarías para decir algo, además de supongo?
Mm,
Sería como I believe, yo creo, ¿no? Creo que necesito no mantener este trabajo, ¿no? Creo, podría ser, ¿no? Yo supongo, yo creo, ¿no?
okay.
Ok, entonces, que tenemos abajo, dice check where listen and to complete study. For example, the first that we have, I guess I like cool weather. No, it's not fun to do it. So we are going to write I guess when do you think that are necessary? No. And when you get there, tell me. And we are
Okay. Ready, teacher.
Ready. Okay. Can you send me the next?
Mm, I like cold weather more. It's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of fun to do winter sport. That's true. I was.
Uh-huh. So you brace your eyes. Uh-huh.
You can go sliding and stuff. We should do that sometime.
Uh-huh. What's your idea
And
for vacation?
well, I kind of like to go camping. I I was that's my favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that sounds like fun. Hey, why don't we go together something? Yeah, I was. We could go next summer, maybe.
Sometime. We
Some,
go together sometime.
sometime.
Okay, so I know. Give me a second. I'm going to share. I'm going to share where is the word I guess. Okay, can you see?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so
Page 71. 2. Strategy plus. I guess. Check where you think the speakers say, I guess. Then
can you hear the listening?
Yes.
Okay, great.
listen and write, I guess, where you hear it. Practice with a partner. 1. I really prefer warm weather to cold. How about you?
I guess I like cold weather more. It's a lot of fun to do winter sports.
That's true, I guess. You can go sledding and stuff. We should do that sometime. 2.
So, what's your idea of a good vacation? Well, I kind of like to go camping. I guess that's my favorite thing to do. Really? That sounds like fun. Hey, why don't we go together sometime? Yeah, I guess we could go next summer, maybe.
Okay, Jenny, so tell me all your answers are okay? Yeah? All your answers are okay? Are in the correct place? The I guess?
Yes.
Yes, it's true. No, the I guess, no, it's I guess I like cold weather more. No, that's true. I guess no, you can go sledding. and stuff. And the number two, no, it's I guess that's my favorite things to do. Yeah, I guess we could go next. Summer. Really easy. Do you have questions, comments?
No.
Maybe about vocabulary?
Slending.
Ok. Si habla sobre sports, winter sports, it's a lot of fun to do winter sports. That's true. You can go sledding and stuff. Sorry. So what do you think is sledding?
It's a sport.
It's no. Sledding es ir pero en trineo.
Oh, okay.
It's sledding, ir en trineo. No? Okay. Any other questions?
No.
No. Really easy. So we continue listening on strategies. It's good to travel. Guess the missing words, then listen to conversation between Mark and his friend writing missing words. Okay. Now guess the missing words. Now, for example, you have a country to really understand its culture. I think you have to visit a country to really understand its culture. Maybe you have to visit, no? Or maybe you have to live in a country to really understand its culture. Maybe, no? So the idea is guess the missing words. When you get ready, no? Tell me, and I'm going to play the listening to check the correct answers. Okay?
Okay.
When you get ready, tell me.
Ready, teacher?
Ready. Okay. So can you say me the first?
You have to visit a country to really understand its culture.
Number two.
Um, it's important to have passport when you travel.
Okay. Number three.
It's good to have cash when you travel.
Okay.
Tourist areas con
Mm-hmm.
uh, tourist areas when you go somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Number four, it's not possible to landing in a short trip.
It's not possible. Possible.
Possible.
And number five.
You should try to walk when you go to a new place.
Okay. So now I'm going to play the listening and we are going to check the correct answers. Okay.
Okay.
Page 71. 3. Listening and strategies. It's good to travel. A and B. Listen to conversations between Mark and his friends. 1.
You know, I think it's important for everyone to travel to another country. To see how other people live.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good to study about places in school and go on vacation and everything, but you have to live in a country to really understand its culture.
That's true. But I'm actually thinking about taking a vacation in Mexico this summer. Hey, you should come with me.
Well, I'd like to, but is it easy to find cheap flights?
2.
On my last business trip, I spoke some French. It was good, to say hello and please, and people really liked that.
I'm sure. It's so important to speak the local language when you travel.
Yeah. We could take a French class together.
Well, I guess we could, but I really want to learn Spanish. It's easier to find a job when you can speak Spanish.
3.
You're so lucky. You travel all over. I'd love to go sightseeing in San Francisco or somewhere.
I know. There's a lot of interesting places to see, but it's actually good to get away from tourist areas. Like when you go north of San Francisco, along the coast, it's beautiful. And there are no tourists. We could rent a car and go there sometime.
That sounds great. Are there any nice places to stay?
4.
One of my favorite trips was to Australia, though it's not easy to get there. It's like an 18-hour flight.
Wow. How long did you stay there?
Only 8 days, and it's not possible to get to know a country in a short trip like that.
No, you're right.
We should go backpacking there, like all summer next year.
I don't know. It's not easy to go away for so long. I have to work.
5.
You know, a friend of mine went to China last year. She loved it, but she wouldn't eat the food.
Really? That's too bad. The food is so good. And anyway, you should always try the local food when you go to a new place.
I agree. And anyway, I love Chinese food.
You know, there's a Chinese festival next month. Why don't we go?
I'd love to. Do they have music and food and everything?
Okay, Kenya, do you have the correct answers or do you want that I play again the listening?
The correct answer.
You have the
Yes.
correct answers. Okay, so we're going to check it. So can you say me the first, please? You have to.
Visit a country.
You have to visit a country.
Live it.
Is live in. You have to live in a country to really understand its culture. Number 2, it's important to.
Speak language.
It's important to speak the local language
The
when you
local.
travel. Number 3.
It's go tourist areas.
When you go somewhere or get away from that's similar. Number 4.
It's not possible to backpacking in a short trip.
To get to know a country. It's not possible to get to know a country in a short trip. And number 5.
You should try it for the price.
The local food. Okay, try to eat the food. No. Yes, it's true. When you go to a new place. Okay, really easy, right?
Right.
Okay, so now we are going to listen again and we are going to circle the words to complete more suggestions. Okay, so give me a second. I want to do this. Okay, I can do this smaller, so I think that I need to do this smaller. Okay, can you see all the activity?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so I'm going to play again the listening and we are going to circle the color words. Do you have questions, comments about activity?
No.
Okay, great, excellent. When you get ready, tell me. So first I'm going to play this.
Page 71. 3. Listening and strategies. It's good to travel. A and B. Listen to conversations between Mark and his friends. 1.
You know, I think it's important for everyone to travel to another country. You know, to see how other people live.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good to study about places in school and go on vacation and everything, but you have to live in a country to really understand its culture.
That's true. But you know, I'm actually thinking about taking a vacation in Mexico this summer. Hey, you should come with me.
Well, I'd like to, but is it easy to find cheap flights?
2.
You know, on my last business trip, I spoke some French. It was good, you know, to say hello and please, and people really liked that.
I'm sure. It's so important to speak the local language when you travel.
Yeah, you know, we could take a French class together.
Well, I guess we could, but I really want to learn Spanish. It's easier to find a job when you can speak Spanish.
3.
You're so lucky. You travel all over. I'd love to go sightseeing in San Francisco or somewhere.
I know, there's a lot of interesting places to see, but it's actually good to get away from tourist areas. Like when you go north of San Francisco, along the coast, it's beautiful. And there are no tourists. We could rent a car and go there sometime.
That sounds great. Are there any nice places to stay?
4.
One of my favorite trips was to Australia, though it's not easy to get there. It's like an 18-hour flight.
Wow. How long did you stay there?
Only 8 days, and it's not possible to get to know a country in a short trip like that.
No, you're right.
You know, we should go backpacking there, like all summer next year.
I don't know. It's not easy to go away for so long. I have to work.
5.
You know, a friend of mine went to China last year. She loved it, but she wouldn't eat the food.
Really? That's too bad. The food is so good. And anyway, you should always try the local food when you go to a new place.
I agree. And anyway, I love Chinese food.
You know, there's a Chinese festival next month. Why don't we go?
I'd love to. Do they have music and food and everything?
It's okay.
Okay, so can you see me the answer for the first?
Let's go to Mexico in this summer. And I like to book it easy to find cheap flight.
But is it easy? Is it easy to find a cheap flight? Number 2.
Why don't we go to French class? I guess we could, but I really want to learn Spanish.
I really want to learn Spanish. Number 3.
We could hiking along the coast sometime.
That sounds
That
great.
sounds great. Are there any nice place to stay?
Nice place to stay. But the first, well, in this case, the letter A is we could drive. We could drive along the coast sometime. We, I think that he said we can rent a car and drive. Okay. Number 4.
We should go backpacking in Australia. I don't know. It's not easy to go. I have to work.
Exactly. I have to work. And number 5.
Do you want to go to Chinese festival? I love it too. Do they have music and food and everything?
Do they have music and food and everything? Really easy. Do you have questions, comments?
No.
No. Really easy. So we check next. Okay, this is a reading. Give me a second. I'm going to share again the screen, but I'm only going to share the old screen. I think. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to read a little. Now we have lesson D, interesting places. Reading. Brainstorm. Do you ever stay in hotels? What's fun about staying in a hotel? Make a class list. Okay, now we have here, for example, you don't have to cook or make your bed. You can sit by the pool to relax. So tell me, what's fun about staying in a hotel?
Mm, or the fun?
What's fun about staying in a hotel? For example, you can
The
sit by the pool.
swimming the pool.
Okay.
The it's on the mm, the buffet
Okay, you can go to the buffet. What more?
or the the other people make the bed
The other people make your bed. What
on
more?
the room playroom, stay in
Okay.
playroom,
Okay.
or they use the elevator.
Okay, you can use elevator. Yes, it's true. Okay, so do you ever stay in hotels?
Yes, and one.
Once. Okay, great, excellent. So now we are going to read the article and we are going to check no, how much can you remember about each hotel. So the idea is read the article, try to understand. I'm going to change the page and we are going to try to talk about what do you remember about each hotel. So we have here the first, now unique hotel experiences, and we have controversy Trump Hotel, the Netherlands, not the Netherlands. Okay, it's easy to see why this bed and breakfast is on our list of unusual places to stay. Don't worry, these old city trams are not going to take you anywhere. The owners go got old trams from Germany and Holland and convert them into comfortable, cozy rooms with American, Italian, French, and Mexican themes. The owners sleep in an old double-decker bus from England and cook in a French van. It's definitely a place for people who like trains, planes, cars, and other transportation memorabilia. Okay, can you read the next, please?
Ecom, Ecocam, Chile. It's not hard to fall asleep at this every momentarily friendly
Environmentally.
emen,
Environment
elementary environment
mentally.
mentally
Environmentally.
environmentally
Exactly.
friendly
Hmm.
hotel in the heart to the towers and prime national park.
Hmm.
The scenery is amazing, as is the place at Kiet. Guests, guests, guests,
Guest stay
guests stay in the comfortable and visiting
and
dams,
inviting terms.
inviting, inviting some dams similar to the homes of ancient native people.
Hmm.
Uh, You should definitely take your hiking boots. In the daytime, guests can trek through the mountains and see guanacos,
Hmm.
a type a type of llama, and other wildlife, and then go to back to the dams to relax and enjoy a delicious dinner in the evening.
Okay, and the last number three, Giraffe Manor, Nairobi. When we asked the owners of this African huddle, what should we pack? They said, don't forget to bring camera. It's good to know from the elegant rooms of this beautiful manor you have superb views of the Nongon Hills. Not only that, but a herd of giraffes lives on the manor, and you don't have to try hard to get a great photo. The giraffes wander around and poke their heads through the bedroom windows. They even turn up at the breakfast table too. Okay, so I'm going to move this. I don't know if we have. Okay, yes. I'm going to do it bigger to try to don't see the readings. Okay, we continue seeing the readings. Okay, by the way, so tell me, what is unusual about each auto? For example, the first. What is unusual about the first auto?
Or the first hotel, it's the train. It's the train,
Mm-hmm.
um, and um,
Uh-huh.
and, and things I don't going to no are going not to take anywhere.
Okay, what about the second reading?
Well, the second
What is unusual about the second hotel?
it's the stay in the park national park,
Uh-huh.
and the west um, stay in the dumps,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay, and what about the last, the last hotel? What is unusual about the last hotel?
of the giraffe. It's
Uh-huh.
the hotel, and the um, and elegant rooms.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we need to practice a little more the reading comprehension. We are going to stop the class just here. Now, the first talks about a hotel that is, well, it's a place that you can visit because you are in a room that was a tram, no? And you can go anywhere in the same tram, no? The other thing is that has different topics, no? For example, American, no, Mexican, and other things. The second talks about a room that it's in a forest, no? And you can go out and look all the environment and the environment, no? And all of these things. And last, yes, it's more about the giraffes. No, the giraffes usually visit no the rooms. No. So do you have questions, comments, Kenny?
No,
Okay, yeah, don't worry. We need to practice a little more. So we're going to finish the class by today. So if you don't have any questions, if you don't have any comments, see you tomorrow. Remember, do the activities on recreo, please.
yes.
Yes. Okay. So see you, Kenya. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.